Intrepid. Okay. Yeah, 1 billion donation wouldn't even hurt him, right? Even 1 million would be helpful. Okay, but let's go for first game, and yeah, the announcement will come soon. So I will give you 3 minutes of commercials and go to the toilet. So be right back. I guess never lucky. Let's go for the game. Toilet is taken. Okay, so 12 o'clock position we have Mr. Izu, and 2 o'clock position or 3 o'clock position we have Mr. Striker. Team USA versus Team Europe. 9 pull from Striker. Okay, but this is overpull, so this is dedicated anti-9 pull, I would say, Bill. But Striker will have a first scout. Why would you put pull like that? Is it really helpful? Oh, Striker missed for a second, and this second might cost him not having the links there on time, because if you are playing 9 pull versus this build, very often you have only 4 links versus 6 links of 9 pull. But with those extra seconds, Izu should be fine. The good part for Striker now is that he will have an option to go for expansion on his own. Where, okay, Izu is going for hatchery in base. Very sneaky, but his Spire will be late because of that. Yeah, but I like the decision making to go for it earlier. Because he knew that he will not be able to expand, so he wants to have at least some larvas to help as early as possible. But Striker playing a very decent StarCraft, putting Izu in very hard position. I believe there is a speed for the links, because there is 100 gas advantage for Izu. So there is a speed for the links of Striker, I mean. Timing of the Spire is in favor of American Protoss, but he didn't collect too many larvas. I mean, it will all depend on those overlords, I guess. I guess they will have... Okay, we have no speed. So I guess mining with 3 for a longer time was making this difference. Okay, but this is where advantage starts. That's kind of risky as Striker, but you know that you had your Spire timing. But Striker sacrificing the Muta advantage, I mean at least the health advantage for the Overlord. I think it could have been not bad for him, although... Yeah, we can see that Izu capitalizing on that fact. But Striker is having his own natural, so it's really on Izu to do something now, and not having this Overlord buys extra time for Striker. So overall I like the idea a lot. We have 5 mutas now for Striker. Beautiful micro. No connections. Okay, now we have connections. And Izu winning the engagement, the air battle. Okay, we have some Scourges. But beautiful micro from Izu. Very impressive. Our team captain of Team Europe, Mr. Izu, 2 versus 2 master, showing the power in ZVZ. He needed to do exactly that because he was on 1 base. GG from Striker, and Team Europe is securing the first win. Very strong performance of Mr. Izu. Now we will have Ziki versus Jaeyun. On Radeon. Let's go for it. Oh my god, same colors. So on the bottom left location of Radeon, as a white Zerg, we have Ziki. On the top left location of Radion as a white Protoss, we have Jaehyun. Jaehyun, very strong Protoss player. Many people love him. He is a destroyer of myself multiple times. One for Ziki, two for Jaehyun, who's gonna win. Three first versus Overpool. So very standard opening from Ziki. How many links will Ziki make? He still needs to find out that this is gateway first. Okay, going for one drone, he's going for two drones, so those links probably will have to be used defensively. Overall, you are happy with like escaping with the extra workers, but you just need to be extra careful to not fall behind in the Zealots aggression. We can see counter-attack from Ziki, so he is using those two links just to create disruption, just to make microing with this probe harder. As we can see, forcing Jaehyun to react to block the ramp. And we can see that Ziki will have his own 4 Zerglings, so it's going to be fine-ish, and he might even block the Nexus for extra time. This was a good couple seconds. This Zealot will be intercepted, killing 2 links, not bad. We can see how much disruption those 2 links can make, forcing 2 Zealots, so 50 minerals, forcing 200 minerals to stay at home. And Ziki manages to escape with the murder. But Jaehyun constantly producing Zealots. And we have no speed for the Zerglings from Ziki. I'm wondering what's the magical number for Jaehyun. Probably like 5. On the other hand, you usually want to move out when you have your cannon up. So there will be no backstep. But we can see that Ziki is respecting the fact that there are a lot of Zealots and adding more Zerglings. Speed is on the way. We are just a little bit off. Okay, so pushing a little bit. So this is a dangerous moment to push, because around 5th minute is the moment when the speed kicks in. But I guess Jaehyun don't want to allow Ziki to drone up freely. And this is 14 links, so basically the number you need to deal with for Zealots. This micro Nice around. I guess this is good play for Ziki. Jaehyun is doing the best he can to micro it like a boss, but it was just enough links, and we can see that obviously he forced a lot of Zerlings, but losing those Zealots is pretty painful. Having this Zealot is important because otherwise those links can jump on top of the cannon, jump on top of the probes. The Spire timing will be decent, so it's possible that Ziki will not lose even a single Overlord to the first Corsair. But this is not the end of the world. We can see that Ziki didn't have time to drone up significantly. He didn't have time to go for the extra hatcheries. Only one hatchery over here. Although the Mutas are on the way, and I guess you want to see if there is a gas and go home immediately as Jaehyun, and that's what he does. He's like, okay, he even seen the Mutas, so he knows that he should respect the fact that they are here. Five of the Mutas, magical number. Ooh, nice connection. The cannon will be here in perfect time. Ziki really showing the power of 5 Mutas, applying a lot of pressure with it, while droning up at home. But Jaehyun going for +1 weapon. I'm wondering, no Carapace, so it's going to be 5 hatch Hydras, I believe. Maybe you can try to go for 6 hatch with this, because you have Mutas. Let's see. Yeah, he's going for 6 hatch, probably the third gas soon, and the macro will start for Rila. Same thing goes for Jaehyun. Extra gateways, so he will be able to make those Templars gather the energy and get ready for the powerful push. Oh, but Ziki will be able to snipe the Templar. Also 5 is a beautiful number, because you double shot the Templar. Showing the power of 5 Mutas only. Display. Those are important Templars. Especially that Ziki is building up the Hydra count and getting ready for this powerful push. Oh, the cannon is not attacking the Mutas. He just killed the Templar. Soon the Zerg will do whatever, like what they love to do the most, which is 1A to A3A, I believe. If there are no Templars, you are very happy to just attack move with the Hydras. This is relatively late gas, but +1 weapon will be done with Hydras now. There will be 1 Templar available, second one over here, so I believe Jaehyun will not die now, because he has some cannons, although no speed for the... Okay, there will be speed soon. 2-0 on the way. Let's see. Beautiful storm from Jae-yoon. Good hold. From Mr. David. Beautiful name as well. Now Jae-yoon will be able to apply a lot of pressure. White Zealots fighting against White Hydras. Looks like but it's not. And this is a good value. And even more Zealots. Will Ziki switch to Mutas or... Okay, I've seen Lurkers, so there will be Lurkers. I guess seeing that many Zealots make him decided that Lurkers is a good thing to do. Even more Zealots from Jae-yoon. I really like it as long as he's fighting against the Hydras, but fighting against the Lurkers will be a nightmare for him. If he would secure the third base with those Zealots, I guess he would be fine-ish. At least he scouted the Lurker, so he knows that he has to prioritize building Observer very quickly. But he will be contained. But fortunately he has decent amount of probes. He has decent amount of gateways, he has decent upgrades, a lot of Templars to gather energy on. Although Ziki already on 61 workers. The Hungarian Dragon. Even Harry Potter had a hard time dealing with Hungarian Dragon. Okay, Mr. Jae-yoon, this is your time to move out. I love the Zealots. Ziki with the Sunken. I guess you want to send those Zealots when you will move out. So you will create some disruption. But here and there Ziki is picking some units. I guess the Templars will have decent amount of energy. But how many observers? Only one observer so far. I guess the 6th attack position will be possible to push it. Jae-yoon needs to be careful. I guess he has the Templars, but he's losing the goons to the Hydras. I guess the goons are doing well enough-ish. Okay, and the Templar will be sniped. Although it's 150 to this base was defended. This counter-attack was defended. Plus 2 weapon versus 2-1 weapon on the goons. Jae-yoon needs to storm. But Ziki, trading each goon is very important. 140 supply. He's still on 4 bases. More storms are available for Jae-yoon, so he is storming as good as he can. He is tuning on his inner Raiden. But it's just not enough. But look at the trade. He traded very well. It's just so hard when you allow Zerg to do so much, to build so much, and Ziki is not a player who will not use this opportunity. If you will allow him to macro, he will macro like a boss. Yes, the Corsairs did a good job pushing back the Overlord, but one observer only left. Jaehyun is fighting strong, macroing well. The goons are dealing decent amount of damage to the Hydras, but the Observer now is sniped. Jaehyun, the biggest problem for him is that he will be mined out. There are some scourges here to intercept the potential drop. 65 workers, 140 supply, and as Ziki, you just want to keep the Protoss on 2 bases, wait for him to be mined out, and just finish the game this way. You don't need to attack, you don't need to do anything, and Protoss is the one to do something. And this is it. We are done with the game number 2. Ziki winning, putting Team Europe on 2-0 lead. And with that, we will switch into the announcement phase of that stream. Will we have Mr. Tupac? I'm wondering if he is here. I guess I will show you guys now. This way and this way. You will see that well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you, thanks to the good heart of Mr. T1 Dragon, as well as Mr. TT1, Napoleon, Cockmeat Sandwich, SCV Force, and Banana TQ, and Toro Milk Tea, who donated $1,000 to the prize pool of BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League Season 3. We are launching BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League Season 3 right now. So you can go to Shield Battery, you can go to the leagues, you can check it out, the leagues. We have BSL 2 vs 2, 1 vs 1 being there, but BSL 2 vs 2, I guess it should be available in a second. This is season 2. Okay, so it will be available over here, so you need to sign up on Shield Battery. But yes, guys, this is the BSL 2 vs 2, thanks to Mr. T1 Dragon, thanks to Mr. TT1, Napoleon, Cockmeat Sandwich, SCV Force, Banana TQ, and Taro Milk Tea. They all put it together. I believe it was mostly Mr. T1 Dragon, but they put it $1,000 into the prize pool of the next event of the next season of the BSL 2 vs 2 on Shield Battery. So we will have Shield Battery being the place where we will have the ladder stage. The ladder stage starts right now, and you can go to Shield Battery and you can play 2 vs 2 matchmaking. You don't need to play with your ally, you can play individually, and you just need to sign up for the ladder stage of season 3. And I guess it's going to be great. So March 1st starts in 6 minutes. So in 6 minutes you can start laddering in the league. You need to play on your main account. No smurfs are around. You can play with random partners. You can play with random races. There are no bans in terms of the matchups. So you can play double random. You can play double zerg. And you can stream your games, and you are even encouraged to stream your games. Encourage people to come to Shield Battery, play 2 vs 2, and yeah, of course, if there will be someone will be suspected of leaving the game too early or stuff like that, or cheating or Steam sniping. I don't know. There is a chance that we will ask players for the replays from the game. So the ladder stage will last for 1.5 months. So entire March and half of the April we will have 2 versus 2 ladder, and after the ladder stage will be done, you need to go to BSL Discord, confirm your participation, and top 1 player from the ladder BSL 2 versus 2 ladder ranking on Shield Battery will go, and top 1 will pick their ally from all the confirmed players. Then top 2 will pick their ally, of course assuming that they both agree, and that's how we will form 16 teams. If there will be not enough players from the ladder, then we will just open the signups to have 16 teams available, because main tournament will be the 16 teams playing in double elimination bracket stage. The matches will be pre-played, so it will be casted from the replays, so we will avoid the lag, because 5 players in one game is probably a little too much. Maybe we will make the semi-finals or finals or winner bracket finals, loser bracket finals live if the countries of the players playing there will allow us to make it without the hurt for the players. You are not allowed to stream your games during from the tournament, because we want to stream them officially. The prize pool will be distributed this way, so it's going to be $400 for the first team, $250 for second, $180 and $120 for third and fourth, and we will also have $50 reward for top seeded, the player who was highest on ladder. So this is additional encouragement for you to ladder up. And this is the map pool. This is the official map pool of the BSL of the Shield Battery 2 versus 2 right now. So the maps are going to be Anaconda, Fighting Spirit. Maybe I will show you the bigger picture of it. I should have it somewhere here. So the map pool is going to be Anaconda, Fighting Spirit, Laplace, Last Tweets, Paranoid Android, Polypoid, and Sparkle. So this is the official map pool. It's going to be the map pool of the ladder stage, and it's going to be the map pool of the official tournament. So be sure to get to know the maps. Those are interesting 2 versus 2 maps. And I hope they will give us some cool games. Of course, I love the Sparkle the most. Those are the deadlines for the players. So you can see which day will be casted when. So if I will post that we are casting day 1 of the stream, it's this day. Second day will be this. Third day will be this. Fourth day will be this, and so on. And those are the example dates of the play dates. I hope they will not change, but as a player, if you are planning to play, you can reserve the time during those weekends to play and to participate. Let's see, maybe Mr. TT1 already posted it. He already did post it. So let's see, maybe we will have the Shield Battery ladder stage on right now. Yes, as you can see, BSL 2 versus 2 Pro League. BSL 2 versus 2 Pro League, you can join and just play the ladder, get ready for it. So BSL 2 versus 2 March ladder also starts in 9 seconds, so 3, 2, 1, the league started. You can play both in BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League ladder stage on Shield Battery and BSL 2025 March ladder stage to gain BSL points. If you will look at February ladder stage and leaderboard, top 15 players who ended up top 15 will win the BSL points to end up in BSL 2025 points table and to win the seat into the Pro League, Gosu League, Hasu League, and to the Pro League, Gosu League Tier 1 and Gosu League Tier 2. So those are the points. You can earn them by playing in the weekly tournaments. You can earn them by the Shield Battery ladder, which I will add. You can earn them by playing in Battle.net ladder, which will start in about 10 days. You can win them by playing in Nation Wars, and you can win them by playing in CSL Pro Spring event and Brood War Clan League. So definitely worth being active nowadays, because there are a lot of stuff going on with BSL. We have Nation Wars, we have weekly, we have ladder stages on Shield Battery in 1 vs 1 and in 2 vs 2. Soon the ladder stage on Battle.net for BSL 20 will start as well. So yeah, we are doing the best we can to keep the community active and to give you guys something to focus on. So huge thanks for listening. I hope that you will play. Mr. Jiraya, I guess you are very happy. He is already queuing. So Mr. Tupac, thank you for putting it in the Team Liquid public and putting it community news. And Mr. Kenzie, I guess is happy. Mr. Izu, I guess is happy. I guess there are a lot of people who are happy with this post. Also, guys, we will have the LAN parties. The first LAN party will be in Poland. On April 5th, April 6th. We already have a decent amount of players who sign up. Ziggy Hayek, Klaus Orati, Fanus, Red Eyes, Pierojan, Per, Bonnie, Artras, Wolfix, Radley, Keimzer, Krasowy and Squeezen, Tarson and Zero. So that's cool. Okay, guys, I hope that you are hyped. I will post it everywhere after the stream. Please let everyone know that it started. Huge thanks to Mr. T1 Dragon and his friends for putting it together. I really appreciate that. I really love and enjoy 2 vs 2 and giving extra love for it, giving extra attention is always good, because this is a very cool format to play StarCraft. You can discover StarCraft as a completely different game by playing 2 vs 2, because it requires different skill sets. You don't need to so hardly macro, but you need to focus on micro more, on decision making. Like it's completely different game 2 vs 2, and it's very, very enjoyable. So definitely check it out. And I hope that we will meet each other on Shield Battery. I will definitely try to play and qualify, same as I'm doing with the Pro League this season. I'm trying to qualify like a boss. And next match will be Dexter versus Ranged. Mr. Ranged will replace Mr. Raz. There should be 2 vs 2 ladder. Mr. Yoshimba, yeah, there is 2 vs 2 ladder on Shield Battery, and it started. So you are happy. You should be happy to just go on Shield Battery and play on the ladder, because Shield Battery enabled us to have matchmaking over there. So you just click Q. Yeah, you mean Battle.net. Yeah, of course. But maybe in 2027, it's going to be 10 years after remaster. Let's go. So it's Dexter versus Orange. And it's on Eclipse, if I'm correct. So that's cool. So help us, guys. Let your friends know that on Shield Battery you can play not only BSL2, BSL ladder stage, but that you can play in BSL 2 versus 2 Pro League. Okay, Mr. Range 7 versus Dexter 13. PvP on Eclipse. Range is fighting for Team USA. Dexter winning it will mean that Team Europe will end up being 4-1 and they will secure their position in the winner bracket finals. Ranged is a person who recently got friends with Julia. Same as Mr. Madinho. So I guess Mr. Ranged will play 2 versus 2. Mr. Caster Muse. Thank you for being here. By the way, guys, if you are playing in the ladder stage 1 versus 1, remember to sign up for the Marriage League. Okay, nice. Pylon block. Fast Citadel of Adun from range, but the Robo is on time. I like this Goon scouting. I'm wondering, like, how much you can read from the information this gun gives you, because you know that your opponent is not moving out, but he will have a range. Obviously, range has to make range, right? Oh, this gun might get trapped. I mean, catch cut. We are going for observer, but the safe way of doing it is going for 2 observers into the river. Because you want to send one to your opponent base and you want to keep one to be safe against Dark Templars. This is what expansion? Okay, we will have a river, so will Dexter keep the observer at home? What will be the path ranged will send? The DTs. Will the observer find them? Oh, look at this sneaky boys going around. Okay, so Observer will probably snipe the Templar archives the moment DTs will get into the main base. So there is a big chance that the river will be sniped. There is a big chance that basically maybe even a rob. Like, do you go for the robo? I don't think so. Maybe he will shoot his own unit. Okay, but he doesn't know. Okay, what's the reaction? No observer, no observer, no observer. Okay, observer here. But this is so much time for 2 Dark Templars. Ranged is really dealing critical damage right now. Despite a good pull from Dexter, he lost only 5 probes. This is a lot of mining time. I don't think this pylon will be possible. It will be possible to kill this pylon. But the goons are arriving, although it's enough goons from Dexter. If he survives. As ranged, you probably want to kill the Nexus before. Okay, so but he's killing the probes. This is 32 to 22. This is already critical damage, and Dexter has to deal with this DT. So at some point, like 7 to 8, there is not even a number advantage. Okay, but Range doesn't want to engage the units. He decided to capitalize on the goon. Nice micro on the Nexus, killing the Nexus. And as ranged, you just go for the Rebu. Probably going for the cannons is a normal, but I guess the attack was so successful with the DTs. Oh, I don't think you go for the Nexus from that as Dexter, right? You go for the river and try to win with that. I don't think there is a post option to catch up. Hard to say, but I think it's hard. Like, you go for extra gateway, you go for the rivers and hope for the best connections in the world. Yeah, and that's what he does. I like this decision. Obviously the chance is very, very low, but going for the Nexus is automatically puts you even more behind. He lost so many workers, so, and the range already on 45. I'm wondering if he went for the storm, but I guess not. He will have his own observer though. So he will snipe this one eventually. I guess there will be a shuttle for both of them. What's the number of goons? 12 to 9. Okay, 11. Dexter is waiting for second rebo. I guess, yeah, going with one is not enough. The miracle happens when there are 2 rivers. But range securing the second expansion allows him to build more gateways, and that's where he will explode with his macro. 48 workers to 22. Very solid game from ranged. Do we have no. He's not risking anything, just staying at home. He knows that Dexter has to attack. I guess the build which could maybe counter him is double Nexus from Dexter, but you don't go for things like that. He wants to snipe the Observer, but it's in the natural. 2 rivers versus 2 rivers. Okay, those are good connections. Those are again good connections, but I don't think it's enough for Dexter. He needed more. Although he really did have a good connections, but there are still rivers of range. Nice micro. Keeping the rivers alive. GG from Dexter. And Team USA is taking the first point. Mr. Ranged is delivering the victory for USA, and now we will have the match between the current BSL Gosu League champion, Mr. Hawk, and the previous BSL Gosu League champions 2 seasons in a row, Mr. Madinho versus Mr. Hawk. And the map is going to be Death Valley, so very cool map, very cool guys. Very good matchup as well. Mr. Madinho and Mr. Hawk. The map is Death Valley. Let's get into it. I'm wondering how you can play versus Terran on this map as a Zerg, and how you can use the assimilators on your advantage. But I think you don't want to kill the assimilators. You want to secure this expansion. This is this going to be a tight wall? This is the map with I have no idea. It can be tight, it can be ultra gap. And Mr. Caster Muse is already married. He posted the pictures even on Team Liquid. What will be the timing of the factory? I guess if you gas steal or double gas steal, it's going to be a little bit later. How much time this SCV is buying? In time for those drones to not mine. Yeah, but I guess you can cancel this one now. You already achieved what you wanted. It's not like Zerg will go for double gas anyway. But I guess having it extra healthy doesn't cost you anything, gives you extra vision, puts the links occupied for extra seconds. Okay, will it be raids? Like, he is mining with 2. He will have a lot of minerals. 1 port. Fuck. Will it be fucked? I guess it's just for scouting. Oh, Madinho! Sneaking in, scouting Hydras. Just like that. Third base is kind of secured. It seems like it's going to be the drop-ish style from Madinho, and Hydra is a good answer to it, definitely. Okay, so base over here. Not even a raid has been built. Pushing back the Overlord so he will not see the vultures. And yeah, you want to lay the mines just to not allow the Hydras. Boom! Just like that. Holy moly. When you kill the first, or when you lose your first Hydras just like that, it's pretty painful. But we need to remember, Hawk is on 3 bases. He can drone up like crazy. There is still some time until the speed. I really like the sunken over here. I guess the vultures created some disruption, but this is still a good eco from Hawk. The Mutas will be on the way. He's switching to bio. I guess science facility soon as well. The problem will be that he will have to face 3 gas Mutas. The good part is that he already has starport, so yes. Oh, eBay, not science facility. Another good location to drop. Those are speed vultures. He will also scout the spire. But the Mutas will be on the way. Still no science facility. I guess this is some kind of a timing push from Madinho, where because he's building tank, or maybe it's because he expected its mass Hydras. I'm wondering. I'm not a Terran myself, but it seems like going for vessel with this build order as Madinho is so beneficial. Because right now Hawk, despite being 10 workers behind, He is mining so well with with so much gas income. He can produce so many mutas. Queen's Nest on the way, +1 Carapace, I like it. I guess going for Lurkers even would be not a bad choice. I guess now he realized that this is bio transition, so maybe now he will transition to go for the Lurkers. You can see that this is just a few mutas to be safe, and he wants to drone up behind it. He's already on 34, so good game from Hawk in terms of having enough drones. I guess those mines will scout what they need. Only 5 mutas, but they forced a lot of turrets. 5, 7, 10 turrets. +1 weapon, but Carapace will be fast as well. I guess those mines are buying extra time. Still no science facility, just starting. Okay, but this is powerful push. Oh, but you don't want to lose your medics. Because every steam hurts. Although it's a lot of bio, there is a speed for the Hydras, range for the Hydras will be done as well. I'm wondering if there is a siege mode for Mr. Madinho. He definitely needs additional like 2 medics with this army, especially against Hydras. We can see that Hawk is trying to buy time. Oh, there will be Valkyria. But those tanks? Okay. Okay. This was a nice move from Madinho to win this high ground. But still, he's only on 2 medics. This bio is not healed at all. Obviously, he will deal a lot of damage, but he badly needs extra medics. Over here, every steam hurts so much. Ultras are on the way. Greater Spire. We don't have Lurkers, but we also don't have medics. So no Brood War, just StarCraft. Nice snipes from Hope. Madinho now on 53 workers. Over 300 APM from both of them. I guess the Ultras must be on the way. We have some drop. Just to disrupt the attention. I love it from Madinho. 27 workers left. This is incredible pressure from the Norwegian Terra. Oh, even securing this cute position anti-Ultras. I really love it from Madinho. Those medics are doing what they can. But each steam deals hundreds of damage. And there will be +3 And even the Guardians, okay. So this attack, like, you can go home with this bio, I guess. But not this way! This is a trap. I guess, maybe even this way. What are the upgrades of Mr. Madinho? +1, +2 will be done. But this is such a scary Zerg army. Holy moly, you need a lot of stuff to deal with it. Those ultras can tank a lot of damage, Hydras are dealing a lot of damage, Guardians are dealing so much. The supplies got even. And Hawk rebuild a couple of the drones. This is a very scary army. As Madinho, maybe it would be good to put 2 E-base on the front just to buy some extra time. The number of vessels is relatively low. The good part is that if you will irradiate the Guardians, they usually are on top of the army. Where is the irradiate? It's not research. Okay, it's done now. Yes, Madinho might be able to hold it. It's going to be close. The Guardians are dealing a lot of damage, but tanks helps. I guess the macro +2 weapon kicks in, and it helped a lot. And 2 Guardians are left. Still 3 gases mining from Hawk. Guardians 12 kills and 15 kills. I guess you want to snipe the Guardians first. 19 kills and 13. Beautiful technical play from Mr. Hawk, being only on 35 workers. You can even kill the assimilators now with the ultras. "23 kills, 24 kills Guardian with 8 HP, and 17 Hero Guardians of Hawk. And it seems like everything in this series will be decided in 2 versus 2, because Hawk most likely will tie it up. GG from Madinho. And we have 2 to score between those gentlemen from USA and Europe. Tying up the series, Hawk is. And now that puts us in front of a beautiful 2 versus 2. If you haven't heard, BSL 2 versus 2, sponsored by Mr. T1 Dragon and his friends, is started 33 minutes ago on Shield Battery. You can go sign up, play, have fun, enjoy your time with 2025 Brood War. But right now, we will go for the veterans of 2 versus 2, Madinho and Izu versus Hawk and Jiraiya on Metropolis. Let's get this party started. So on the top right location we are having Mr. Madinho for Team Europe, and his ally is Mr. Izu. Mr. Madinho plays random in 2 vs 2 entire Nation Wars, and we can see that he got Zerg. Their opponent is Mr. Jiraiya on the top left location and Mr. Hawk on the bottom right. We can see that Jiraiya is forced to scout, probably quicker than he wants to, just because Madinho is random. Madinho going for 9 pull, Izu going for expansion. Okay, so tomorrow we have weekly number 4. Sign up, guys. Have some fun. Okay, so Madinho, this is Zerg, right? So usually as a Zerg you have a hard time surviving it, but Hawk escaping with the 9 hatch, this is insanely good for him. Because you are in danger of dying, but you expect escape with the extra hatchery. Because Madinho's job this game is to make enough links so Izu can drone up and match Terran. But with Hawk having those extra larvas from the second hatchery, that makes Madinho's job so hard and almost impossible to do. So Izu will have to make a couple links on his own. Hawk even mining gas probably to go for maybe +1 weapon or something like that. I guess the best thing for Madinho is, yeah, just to make a arc and hope for the best. I really like this hatchery on the high ground against the Terran later. This is hard for Izu to decide how many links he can make, how many drones he can make. On one hand you want to have maximum drones just to be able to fight against Terran. On second part of this story is that Zerg will have so many links. And Jiraiya moving out. 1 medic, 2 medics, 8 marines. Very brave, but I guess they see that all the links are in here. Madinho will be on the target of Mr. Jiraiya. Guess Hawk wants to move out. This is the rematch. Okay, the marines are there, but Sankens are just in time. Madinho bought a lot of time. I guess now Izu will try to intercept those links before they will connect the bio. We don't want to connect those links with the bio because then it's so deadly. You can see Jiraiya sending some reinforcements to his ally just to protect him from mutas, I believe. He needs to be careful because those are steamed, not healed. And nice interception from Madinho. Oh, Jiraiya very aggressive with this bio. And they connected together. Maybe we will watch it this way. I guess Team Europe needs to build, like, on one hand you want to build Brazilian Sankens, on the other hand You don't want to waste money on Sankens. And it's a battle with deciding. I really like cutting those units, reinforcements. Oh, but this is too optimistic. Jiraiya connecting his bio. He's playing without the turret, like a boss. Can see 6 drones only from Hawk. But this attack might be deadly. We can see that Izu is trying to add some extra damage to this army, but it's so big. It's just enough if Jiraiya will eliminate the Mutas. The Lynx will deal with the rest. Now you need to decide, you save your drones or you try to save your expansion. Look how strong Lynx with medics are. I like the decision to save the main base. Those 10 Mutas eventually will be able to clear it. Oh, this Link. Never expect that. Okay, okay. Is there +1 weapon for Hawk? No. Okay, I like that. Those traits. But at the same time we have a backstab of Lynx. More Mutas are fighting the bio, but not saving the drones, and this is what Hawk does. Allows his Terran ally, Mr. Jiraiya, to just be safe at home, macro up. He doesn't need to build more turrets, he can safely go to the vessel. We can see Mutas from Mr. Madinho himself. We don't see that too often, but I guess it feels like it's going to be hard to have lurkers. Okay, but now okay, this is a beautiful SimCity. Okay, he decided to go for the Sunken, and I like this call. Mutas buying time for those Lynx. Get in. They will try to kill the pool and it will work, but beside that I'm not too sure if they will be able to break Hawk. I guess they forced the cancel on the lair, and now without a spawning pool you can't build lair, so at least he will drone up. Okay, but we have a Mutas from Madinho as well. But Jiraiya moving out with +1 weapon, and he will have a vessel. This is the very important unit. Izu very low on workers. Oh, this bio is a little bit out of position. Oh, but Izu misclicks. No Sankens at his home. Holy moly, Jiraiya deals with both groups of the Mutas at the same time. Madinho flying in with his own Mutas. 13 kill Mutalisk. Oh. As Jiraiya badly wants to survive until the vessel. I'm shocked that Izu is not droning up. Yeah, catching this is great. Would be great catching this bio, but Jiraiya very smartly coming back home. Hawk, also very smartly, just turtling. He knows that if Jiraiya will get to the vessel, it's going to be strong addition to the army composition. We can see that Izu is microing. Okay, this Muta will save him. Good reaction as well. Plus one weapon, 1-1 on the way. 1-1 on the way from Jiraiya as well. Oak adding the Spire. And now this vessel makes it so hard to micro with the Mutas. You can see how much damage it does. Nice counter attack, but beautiful repair from Jiraiya, showing the power of SCV. You guys complain on 75 unit, but you forgot about 50 unit of Terran, and all the Mutas are being intercepted. Holy moly, such a strong game from Jiraiya. And Hawk did a good job surviving against 2 Zergs. I can't tell you how hard it is, but it's incredibly hard. He knows about it, that's why he has so much defense. And he will have his own Mutas. And that's going to be very dangerous for the Zergs team, because Jiraiya can irradiate the Mutas and Hawk can finish them. And the sad part, or however you can call it, the hard part of Izu is that he doesn't have Sunkets, he doesn't have Spores. They are relying, oh nice snipe, they are relying everything on winning, just like that. I guess they want to jump on top of it. Nadinho doing good job, but they didn't coordinate it together, but they sniped the vessels. And the counter attack from Hope, sniping the precious drones. This is extremely good damage, even if he will lose the Mutas. But we can see that he will go for the Rainbow Split. Mr. Jiraiya with 1-1, moving out. No Sunkens. Snipe on the vessels. Seems like it's going to be the beginning of the end. Nice snipe on the vessels again. So I guess yeah, Izu will defend on his own. 1-1, Bayo. Needs to deal with the Marines first. Counter attack to Jiraiya base. Holy moly, there is a lot of stuff going on. Now Jiraiya is under pressure. Those links can deal a lot of damage when they are on the production. But now Hawk is definitely lacking gas. Okay, but this is 7 Mutas against 8, so Hawk will jump on top of them, and with this counter attack, GG's, and we have a reverse sweep from 2-0 for Team Europe to 3-2 for Team USA. So congratulations, very, very interesting end of this series. And that puts us on Russia with 3-2. And yes, Russia with 3-2 and 12 wins. Europe with 3-2 and 13 wins. And Latam with 3-1. USA with 2-3. Canada with 2-3. But Canada winning with USA. And winning with Poland puts Canada in the third spot. So Team Russia with 3-2 and Team Europe with 3-2. Europe, Latam and Russia, they all win against each other. So that means that heads-to-heads will not work. So if Latam will win with Poland on Sunday, then Latam will have 4-1 and Europe and Russia will both have 3-2. And Russia won with Europe. But if Poland will win with Latam, then Latam will have 3-2, Russia will have 3-2, and Europe will have 3-2. Heads to heads is equal. So then Latam and Europe go to the winner bracket finals, because Latam will have 30, Europe will have 13 wins, and Russia will have 12 wins. Holy moly, that's on the edge, guys. So I guess last match is going to be Poland versus Latam on Sunday. But that's on Sunday. Tomorrow we will have weekly tournament. So go and sign up. This is a tournament where you can win BSL points. And that's a cool one with best of ones. So yeah, check it out. And also check out the BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League. It started on Shield Battery. You can go to Shield Battery, choose leagues, and just add yourself to BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League. We already have Mr. Rancor and TT1 even with the point. During 54 minutes, they played 3 games. That's how active Shield Battery is and can be. Mr. Rancor, aka Maraxus von Kelt, who subscribed today. So huge thanks. Okay, guys. This is it. 6 hours, 15 minutes stream. Tomorrow I will stream as well, 7 p.m. So we start earlier. And of course, huge thanks to our wonderful sponsors and Patreons who made it all possible. Mr. Liquid Nazgul and Mr. Liquid Steve, as always, a great supporters of BSL and great supporters of overall the legends of the scene. So huge thanks for supporting the BSL and for being the main sponsors of this first half of the year. Huge thanks to Mr. Rasbrain for putting a lot of money, $2,700 into the extra events. Thanks to him, we have $50 prize pool in the weeklies, but also thanks to LML who added extra $25. We have $75 in each weekly. So huge thanks to Mr. Rasbrain. He also put $500 to the Nation Wars, $300 to the Team Wars, and $800 to the BSL Team A. So that's how this 2,700 was distributed. Huge thanks to Mr. Adun for being the sponsor of the LAN parties. He added 1 Ethereum to the prize pool. And thanks to him, we have the first LAN on April 5th, April 6th in Krakow. So sign up. There are all links all over the place. Just check out BSL Discord. Huge thanks to Mr. T1 Dragon who is the sponsor of the event which we have now, BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League Season 3. Huge thanks for his contribution. Obviously, huge thanks to Mr. LML for supporting BSL 2025 weekly, but as well as BSL 20 goal supporters, Mr. CRVT, Mr. Diane, Jink, Mr. Jersey, Mr. Haosu, Mr. LML, obviously, I said it already, and all the other supporters, everyone. We are missing 1,400 to meet the goal of BSL 20, so if you know someone who have extra spare 1,400, it would be great. And huge thanks to our wonderful Patreons, our Wolves of Wall Street, Mr. Andrew and Mr. Hit Them Up with $200 a month. Thank you very much, guys. Mr. My Fleeting Dream, our Bombastic General with $100 a month. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Striker as a Bombastic Colonel with $50 a month. Thank you very much, sir. And Mr. Tupocalypse as a Major Plus Plus with $30 a month. Thank you very much, sir. And Mr. Bombastic Majors with $20 a month, Mr. Skimming Gypsy, Mr. Haosu, Mr. Madinho, Mr. Steven Robertson, Mr. KJ Streaming Channel, Mr. Daniel Lopez, Mr. LML, and Mr. Nicolas Schuler. Thank you very much, guys, and thank you to all the other supporters, everyone who is supporting with even a small amount, even $2, $5 a month. That helps a lot, because this is a lot of time, a lot of dedication to Brood War from our side this year, from my side this year. Every single weekend of this year, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there is an event. So a lot of stuff happening, a lot of going on. And yeah, huge thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to being the supporter, you can win the BSL replays, you can have coaching with me for $50 a month. But you can have discount for BSL merch. You can be listed over here and be written after every stream from $20 a month. So consider that. Obviously, those are only small benefits. The biggest benefit is to have BSL continue and be alive. So thank you very much, guys. And yeah, this is it for today. Remember, BSL 2 vs 2 started. I will go to the toilet and probably try to find some energy to add the posts before going to bed. But for now, I will host someone who is streaming Brood War, and I would like to invite you for tomorrow's weekly tournament. So let's see who is streaming StarCraft. Let's host Mr. Falcon Paladin. He is a good caster. Let's support good people within the Brood War community. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and see you tomorrow in 18 hours exactly.